Welcome to our YouTube channel. In this exciting culinary adventure, we are delving deep into the rich and mouth-watering history of one of the Philippines' most iconic dishes, sisig. Join us as we uncover the origins, evolution, and cultural significance of this sizzling delight that has captured the hearts and taste buds of Filipinos and food enthusiasts worldwide. From its humble beginnings as a simple dish made from pig scraps in the 17th century to the sizzling masterpiece it is today, sisig has undergone a remarkable transformation thanks to the innovation of Lucia Cunanan, better known as Aling Lusing. We'll trace the footsteps of this culinary genius and discover how her pioneering techniques elevated sisig to its legendary status. Get ready to tantalize your senses as we explore the traditional pork sisig, bursting with flavors from the finest spices, vinegar, and secret seasonings. But that's not all. We'll also venture into the world of creative sisig variations, from succulent chicken to delectable seafood and even vegetarian options. As we journey through the cultural heartland of Pampanga, where sisig holds a special place, we'll learn about its significance in Filipino culture and its rise to national fame. Join us in celebrating the annual Sisig Festival, where the best chefs gather to showcase their culinary skills in a friendly sisig cook-off. So, foodies and history buffs alike, buckle up for an epic culinary ride as we unveil the captivating story of sisig, a dish that embodies the soul of Filipino cuisine and brings people together through its irresistible flavors. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for more delectable episodes on the diverse world of food. Let's dig into the sumptuous journey of sisig, a true masterpiece of Filipino gastronomy. Sisig, a beloved Filipino dish, has a rich and fascinating history deeply rooted in the Philippines. Its origins can be traced back to the 17th century when Spanish colonizers established a military outpost in Pampanga, a province in the central part of Luzon. In its early days, sisig wasn't the sizzling delight we know today. It consisted of boiled and grilled pig heads, ears, and cheeks, considered leftover parts from more desirable cuts of meat. These scraps were chopped into small pieces and seasoned with salt, vinegar, and spices. The transformation of sisig into its sizzling form is credited to Lucia Cunanan, also known as Aling Lusing. In the 1970s, she set up a humble roadside stall in Angeles City, Pampanga, where she innovated the preparation method. Aling Lusing broiled the pig's head, then grilled it to perfection, resulting in finely chopped, crispy pieces. This newfound approach gave sisig a unique texture and intensified its flavors, captivating the taste buds of locals and visitors alike. As word spread of Aling Lusing's delectable sisig, its popularity soared, becoming an iconic dish in Pampanga and beyond. Visitors from different parts of the Philippines discovered sisig in Pampanga and brought the recipe back to their hometowns, fueling its expansion across the nation. Today, pork sisig is the most popular version, savored in restaurants, eateries, and even served alongside karaoke sessions, affectionately known as sisig sa videoke. Over the years, creative chefs and cooks have introduced various sisig variations, experimenting with different meats like chicken, seafood, and even tofu to cater to diverse dietary preferences. Sisig has earned such cultural significance that Angeles City, Pampanga, celebrates it annually through the Sisig Festival, a joyous event featuring sisig cooking competitions and events, highlighting the dish's culinary importance. The journey of sisig, from a humble dish made from pig scraps to a treasured national delicacy, symbolizes the ingenuity and creativity of Filipino cuisine. Its history showcases how traditional recipes can evolve and capture the hearts of people, making it a source of pride for the people of Pampanga and an essential part of Filipino culinary heritage. Here is our top 10 sisigs. Pork sisig is a delicious Filipino dish made from chopped pork, typically seasoned with various spices and served on a sizzling plate. Here's a top 10 list of mouth-watering pork sisig dishes. Number 10. Spicy pork sisig. For those who love heat, this version includes extra chili peppers or hot sauce to give it a fiery kick. Number 9. Pork belly sisig. Made with succulent and fatty pork belly, which adds an extra layer of indulgence to the dish. Number 8. Crispy pork sisig. The pork is deep fried before being chopped and mixed with the seasoning, giving it a delightful, crispy texture. Number 7. Lechon Sisig. Utilizing leftover lechon, roast pig, this sisig variation combines the flavors of the beloved Filipino roasted pork with the sisig seasoning. Number 6. Tofu Sisig. A vegetarian-friendly version that replaces the pork with tofu, providing a delicious and protein-packed alternative. Number 5. Bangus Sisig. Instead of pork, this sisig uses boneless milkfish, bangus, offering a seafood twist to the dish. Number 4. Chicken Sisig. A variation that swaps pork for chicken, perfect for those who prefer a lighter meat option. Number 3. Mushroom Sisig. Ideal for vegetarians and mushroom lovers, this sisig features chopped mushrooms sautéed with sisig seasoning. Number 2. Sisig Burrito. A creative fusion dish where the sisig is wrapped in a tortilla with rice, beans, and various toppings, making it a portable and flavorful meal. Number 1. Classic Pork Sisig. The traditional version, seasoned with a blend of soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, and chili peppers, topped with a raw egg for added richness. And this is our recipe for our number 1. Classic Pork Sisig recipe. Pork sisig is a delicious and flavorful Filipino dish that is easy to make and perfect for sharing with family and friends. This recipe will guide you through the steps to create the number 1 classic pork sisig. Enjoy! Ingredients: 1 pound, 450 grams pork belly, boiled and chopped into small pieces. 1/2 cup pig's ears, boiled and chopped into small pieces. 1/2 cup pig snout, boiled and chopped into small pieces, optional. 1/2 cup chicken liver, boiled and chopped into small pieces. 1 large onion, minced. 4 cloves garlic, minced. 3 to 4 pieces red or green chili peppers, siling labuyo, chopped. Adjust to your preferred level of spiciness. 1/4 cup soy sauce. 1/4 cup vinegar, preferably cane vinegar. 2 tablespoons calamansi juice or lemon juice. 1 tablespoon liquid seasoning, e.g. Maggi or Knorr. 1/2 teaspoon ground black pepper. 3 tablespoons cooking oil. 3 tablespoons mayonnaise. 1 raw egg. Green onions, scallions, and chopped red or green chili peppers for garnish. Calamansi wedges for serving. Sizzling plate if available. Instructions: in a pot, boil the pork belly, pig's ears, pig snout, if using, and chicken liver until tender. Drain, let them cool, and chop them into small, uniform pieces. Set aside. In a large bowl, prepare the marinade by combining soy sauce, vinegar, calamansi juice, liquid seasoning, and ground black pepper. Mix well, then add the chopped pork, ears, snout, and chicken liver. Let the meat marinate for at least 30 minutes, allowing it to absorb the flavors. In a large skillet or wok, heat the cooking oil over medium-high heat. Add the minced garlic and onions, and sauté until fragrant and the onions become translucent. Add the marinated pork, ears, snout, and chicken liver to the skillet. Cook and stir occasionally until the meat is fully cooked and starts to brown slightly. Toss in the chopped chili peppers and continue to cook for a few more minutes to infuse the spiciness into the dish. Once the pork and other ingredients are cooked through, it's time to achieve that delightful sizzling effect. If using a sizzling plate, preheat it over a stove until hot. Transfer the cooked pork sisig onto the hot sizzling plate. If you don't have a sizzling plate, you can skip this step and serve the sisig directly from the skillet. Crack the raw egg over the sizzling pork sisig and mix it well to coat the meat with the egg. The residual heat will cook the egg as it sizzles, giving the sisig a creamy texture. Finally, add the mayonnaise to the sizzling pork sisig and mix thoroughly. The mayo adds a rich and creamy flavor to the dish. Garnish with chopped green onions and more chopped chili peppers for an extra kick. Serve the classic pork sisig immediately, accompanied by calamansi wedges for a tangy citrus burst. Classic pork sisig is a flavorful and savory dish, and it pairs wonderfully with a variety of side dishes that complement its taste. Here are some excellent side dishes to enjoy alongside pork sisig. Steamed rice, a staple in Filipino cuisine. Steamed rice is the perfect accompaniment to pork sisig. The rice helps balance the richness of the dish and provides a neutral base to enjoy the flavors. Achara, also known as Filipino pickled green papaya, achara adds a refreshing and tangy contrast to the richness of the sisig. Its sweet and sour flavors complement the savory pork perfectly. Pickle. Aside from achara, you can serve other pickled vegetables like cucumber or radish for a delightful crunch and zesty taste. Fried egg. Adding a sunny side up fried egg on top of the pork sisig enhances its creamy texture and brings an additional layer of richness to the dish. Grilled or steamed vegetables. Lightly seasoned grilled or steamed vegetables, such as broccoli, asparagus, or green beans, offer a healthy and nutritious side that complements the indulgent sisig. Ensaladang talong. This Filipino eggplant salad features roasted or grilled eggplant mixed with tomatoes, onions, and a vinegar dressing. Its smoky and tangy flavors go well with the savory pork sisig. Ginisang gulay, a simple sautéed vegetable medley featuring a mix of squash, string beans, and okra, among others. This side dish adds a touch of home-cooked comfort to your meal. Crispy pata. If you want to go all out with a grand Filipino feast, serve pork sisig with crispy pata, deep-fried pork hock. The combination of the crispy and tender pork dishes is a match made in food heaven. Green mango salad. This salad features green mango sliced thinly and mixed with tomatoes, onions, and a tangy fish sauce or shrimp paste dressing, offering a refreshing contrast to the sisig's richness. Soup. A light soup such as sinigang, tamarind-based sour soup, or tinola, ginger and green papaya chicken soup, can be a comforting and refreshing addition to balance out the meal. Remember, the best side dishes are the ones that suit your personal preferences and complement the main dish. Feel free to mix and match these options to create a well-rounded and satisfying meal with classic pork sisig at the center of attention. Here's a recipe for steamed rice. Steamed rice is a staple side dish in many cuisines, including Filipino cuisine. Although simple to make, it is essential to achieve the perfect texture and flavor. Here's a detailed recipe for preparing fluffy and delicious steamed rice. Ingredients: 1 cup long grain white rice. Jasmine or basmati rice works well. 1 3/4 cups water for cooking 1 cup of rice. Pinch of salt, optional. Instructions: rinse the rice. Measure 1 cup of rice and place it in a fine mesh strainer or a bowl. Rinse the rice thoroughly under cold running water. Gently swish the rice around with your fingers while rinsing to remove excess starch. Repeat the rinsing process until the water runs clear. Soak the rice, optional. Soaking the rice for about 20 to 30 minutes before cooking can help improve its texture. If you choose to soak the rice, place it in a bowl, add enough water to cover it, and let it sit for the specified time. Drain the soaked rice before cooking. Drain the rice. After rinsing and soaking, if applicable, drain the rice well to remove excess water. Use a fine mesh strainer to ensure the water drains thoroughly. Cook the rice. In a medium-sized saucepan with a tight-fitting lid, add the drained rice and 1 cup and 3/4 cups of water. If desired, add a pinch of salt to enhance the rice's flavor. Optional, but recommended. Bring to a boil. Place the saucepan with the rice and water over medium-high heat. Bring it to a boil, uncovered. Stir the rice once to ensure even cooking. Reduce heat and simmer. Once the water comes to a boil, reduce the heat to low and cover the saucepan with the lid. Simmer the rice for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the type of rice you're using. Check the package instructions for the specific cooking time of your rice variety. Do not peek. While the rice is simmering, resist the temptation to lift the lid and check on the rice. Keeping the lid closed ensures the steam cooks the rice evenly and prevents moisture loss. Let it rest. After the cooking time is complete, turn off the heat and let the rice rest for about 5 minutes. During this time, the residual steam will finish cooking the rice and make it even fluffier. Fluff the rice. After the resting period, use a fork to fluff the rice gently. Fluffing separates the grains and prevents them from clumping together. Serve and enjoy. Your perfectly steamed rice is now ready to be served as a delicious and versatile side dish to accompany a wide range of main courses. Steamed rice is an excellent accompaniment to various dishes, especially those with rich sauces and flavorful meats. Enjoy your steamed rice alongside your favorite Filipino and international cuisines. Thank you for joining our culinary adventure. We hope you enjoyed this flavorful journey into the heart of Filipino cuisine. From exploring the captivating history of classic pork sisig to mastering the art of perfectly steamed rice, we're thrilled to have shared these delightful recipes with you. If you loved these culinary creations and want to discover more mouth-watering dishes from around the world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for more delicious episodes. Let us know in the comments which dish you enjoyed the most, or if you have any requests for future recipes. We love hearing from our viewers and value your feedback. Remember, food brings people together, and we're delighted to have you as part of our global foodie family. Until next time, happy cooking and bon appétit! Stay connected. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok.